What's up? Back again. Week 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't make one last week because my car broke down on Friday, which is usually when I make them, and just didn't have time. I would have picked the Bills to lose anyway. Obviously, they're playing the Patriots. I probably wouldn't have predicted it to be by 8 points. Probably would have predicted it more like 17. I don't know. But either way, a lot's happened, right? A lot's happened. First off, Trent gets benched. Surprise, surprise. We all saw that coming. We knew that was going to happen eventually. He was playing like trash. I'm not here to make excuses for him. So, Fitz comes in, plays pretty well. You know, that's the problem with Fitz. It's just, people come up to me, I don't go to school in Buffalo. I go to school in Ithaca, New York. And there's not a whole lot of Bills fans here. There's some. But anyone who's like a Giants fan or a Jets fan or whatever, they'll be like, Fitzpatrick played all right. Right? And I'm like, yeah, he did. But that's the problem. He only plays all right. He never plays spectacular. He was playing great. But the mistake came late in the game. Twice. Tried to throw one over the top. He had Roscoe. Oh my God, I can't imagine how much that game would have been different if he hits Roscoe for that touchdown. But he throws it over his head. Patrick Chung picks it off. And I'm just sitting there just waiting for that to happen. And it does. That late in the red zone. Oh, God, terrible. And then they get the ball back. They're down 15. So I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. Now it's going to look like a blowout when the Bills were pretty much in this game the whole time. And they battle back. They get the touchdown, a stupid penalty by Steve Johnson. I don't think it was a penalty. I mean, come on. Give me a break with this stupid... It was funny. It wasn't really excessive celebration. Didn't group celebrate or anything. Just did a little thing. I thought it was funny. Ocho Cinco would have thought it was funny. Because he said he was going to do it. Anyway. We get the ball back, down 8. First thing I said, I looked to my left, friend sitting right there, I say, only thing Fitz can't do right now, man, is force a throw. He can't force a throw, he doesn't have to. We got time. What's the first thing he does? Forces one. Into triple coverage, it gets picked off. Game. So frustrating. But anyway, he plays well enough to the point where on Monday or Tuesday, Trent gets cut. I was a little surprised, but it makes sense, right? They weren't going to re-sign him. No, he's in a contract here. They weren't going to re-sign him. So they just got him. Free up that cap space for Chris Kelsey, who got a $24 million extension. Overpaid. Now, I like him. I do. You could be like, wow, hey, buddy, he can't cover anybody. He's too quick or he's too slow. Tight ends are too fast for him. Wide receivers and running backs obviously are too fast for him. He's a defensive end, naturally. He's not that fast. But he's got to be doing something for this team to get voted a team captain every year, right? He's a team captain all the time. So the guys must like him. He's a solid player. He's not injury prone. He started I think the stat was 107 out of 113 games since he got drafted. I mean, gotta give him a little credit there. But he doesn't do anything that really stands out on the stat sheet, and that's why people don't like him. I still think he's overpaid, but I'm not disappointed that he's going to be a Bill for a lot longer. Anyway, it is what it is. Maybe they won't pay Paz now. Watch Paz walk. Because he's so soft. I don't want to call Paz soft, but he's pretty soft. Gets hurt all the time. All the time. He's such a good tackler. Again, doesn't do anything that jumps out at you on the stat sheet, but just gets the job done. Makes tackles when he needs to. Maybe it's 5 or 6 yards downfield, but it is what it is. He doesn't really miss. Anyway, we pretty much discussed the Bills 0-3. We're 0-3. Riding in the basement of the AFC East. Shocker. Which is sad because I really thought the Bills were going to be 1-2 after 3 games. I thought they'd probably knock off Miami and then lose the next 2. So they're only 1 game out right now, which puts them in a spot where they have to win this week. They're only 2 games out of first, right? Yeah, Miami's 2-1. The Jets are 2-1. Pats are 2-1. We're 0-3. It is what it is. Got to get the job done. Let's start this week with the Jets, right? The Jets riding high. Here's the problem with the Jets. The Jets are the most arrogant, cocky team in the NFL. By far. They thought, man, we got a show on HBO. You see how sweet we are? They're probably all John Wallen and everything. I don't know. I just can't stand listening to them talk. Bart Scott's making fun of Fitzpatrick's Harvard education. Okay, Bart Scott. Let's see where Ryan Fitzpatrick is after football and where you are. You're going to be broke by the time you're 40. Guaranteed. But, and Revis. I'm not calling him that anymore. He's Darrell Mevis from now on. S with a $sign. Darrell Mevis. Again, $sign. Because that's all the guy cares about. He doesn't even care if he plays, to be honest with you. Just pay the man. Got his pay, doesn't play. That's the way it is. Without him, the Jets' defense is noticeably different. You see Brandon Marshall last Monday just go absolutely nuts on their secondary. Cromartie is an average corner at best. No, he's average. Okay, Cromartie's solid. He's solid. Kyle Wilson's not good yet. I mean, I know everyone says he's going to be so good. Learning in Darrell Mevis's, following his footsteps. Mevis isn't going to tell anyone how to work. He doesn't care. Darrell Mevis mentor. Right. Okay, well, the point is the Jets defense is good. And they signed Trevor Pryce, who I don't know if he's going to play, but he can definitely clog up in the middle of the field pretty well. He's a big guy. Fills in for Jenkins, I guess, but Jenkins probably better than Pryce. But just defensively, I think they're beatable without Mevis and Jenkins. Bills could score some points. Scored 30 at New England. I know their secondary is terrible, but I think the Bills at home are a threat to the Jets. Sanchez, is he going to throw 3 touchdowns, no picks every game? No way. The Bills play better at home, and I think the defense will play a lot better this week. LT, by the way, still the man. Got to say that. LT is still the man. He's the starter. Sean Green, good, but not as good as everyone thought he would be. And I don't think he will be, ever. LT's still the man. He's going to start. He could tear up the Bills. I'm not kidding. He might. That said, though, I got a strange feeling that the Bills are going to win. I don't know what it is. Obviously, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. But I just feel like that they can win this game easily. Not easily. Maybe finally get a pick. Sanchez is the perfect quarterback to finally get a pick on. I just think the Bills are going to be ready. Coming back to the Ralph. The Bills are going to be ready for the Jets. And all the media thinks is the Jets riding high off this beating New England and beating Miami on the road. The Bills are going to be a walk in the park. Well, I don't think they are. No, they're not going to be. Bills don't get, walked over at home. Except by the Patriots sometimes. But they don't. I think the Bills are going to win. Bottom line, Bills are going to win. Holy crap, I'm running out of time. Bills are going to win 24-20. 24-20 Bills. Be positive. Guys, thanks for watching. See you next week. Enjoy the weekend. Go Bills.